Alright, so I still have failed to figure out how to record from my camera phone and manage it from my computer. I think I got it figured out. Waiting on the page to refresh here. But anyhow, regardless of my technical difficulties here and failure to understand the intricacies of YouTube, welcome to my new shop, currently in Huntsville, Alabama. Excited to share that with you because this town is pretty awesome. Lots going on, lots of companies located here. Remington Arms is here. Lots of industry moving here. I think there's like something like 20,000 new jobs just in this town, city, not town, alone in the last year. Massive, massive growth. But anyhow, I'm here for school for the next 5 to 6 months-ish. So we're going to be in this house short term. On that note, we moved in about 3 weeks ago, beginning of the month of December, not January. Cool thing about the shop setup, and this is really why I started this whole YouTube channel, was my requirement to move every few years. Not willing to give up tinkering, not willing to give up working on things. It's something I'm passionate about, it's something I've done my whole life, and obviously I can't own large machines. With that, I'm actually limited to a weight limit every time I move, and so I can't exceed that. I'd just be out of pocket for it. But anyhow, that wouldn't be as interesting to you as how to maximize a small space. But anyhow, the bottom line fact I wanted to share with you is it took me 36 minutes to download all of my shop stuff off the truck, and then about another 10 to 15 minutes of setup time, and then there's probably about 20 minutes, it's probably 30 or 40 minutes of unpacking tools and putting them back up where they go. Mostly everything has a place. There's still a lot of organization stuff that could be improved. I still cannot get these comments working. Really failing with this here. Let's see what we got. I might have it listed in my events window here. Hey, I got it. Boom. Okay, I'm seeing I got 3 folks watching. I can officially see comments. Cool. All right. I think I can see comments. Live chat is unavailable. Alright, so I don't know if y'all can leave comments or not, but if you can, I currently cannot see them. That sucks, because that's like half the reason why I wanted to do this, was talking to you guys. Let's see if I can change that. Turn my sound here. Why are comments turned off? Alright, guys, I'm really sorry. This is a complete failure on my end. I guess I should do this more often, huh? Okay, well, I'm kind of figuring this out. I'll try to do 2 things at once, and comments are turned off. I think YouTube has disabled comments on this to protect minors. I guess they're scared of a guy drinking beer in his wood shop in late at night. Yeah. Okay, well that sucks. Sorry, folks. Well, anyhow, then I'll just go straight down my list since it can't be 2-way. That's pretty lame. There's got to be a way to change this. All right. I'm not going to waste a whole lot of time on this. Maybe this will fix it. Alright, I think I just changed. Comments. Folks, I'm really sorry. So a lot of this stuff you can't really actually access unless you're live. So, and if you can, then I don't know how to do it. So maybe that fixed it. If you want to, try to leave a comment. Maybe I'll be able to see it. Okay. Anyhow, so I already told you I'm going to be here for school for the next about 6 months. That's going to take up most of my time. That's going to be my day job. Literally from at least 8 to 5 every day, I'll be studying, and then I'll probably have a ton of homework. It'll be graduate level type classes where I'll be pursuing a couple certifications. So it will be my full-time job and then some. So in and around that, I'm going to try to do some home projects. We'll be moving again in the summer, so all the craziness that goes along with moving a family of 5 and preparing for that. I'll go through that again sometime in the summer, by July, August time frame. But just so you can know what to look forward to on my channel. So I'm going to be doing a calendar and key station, message board type thing. You might know it as a home organizer, basically to drop a landing pad for keys, a place to hang a calendar, a little message, chalkboard, things like that. I'll probably do a set of plans for that. That might be my first ever set of plans. I know I've had a lot of questions about the dimensions of things I've got here. I know that the mobile tool wall and this workbench are somewhat unique. I know this workbench is somewhat unique. The layout is more the proprietary thing about it. Some of the dust collection things I've never seen anybody else do. The mobile tool wall cabinet I've never seen before, so I call that proprietary. I know a lot of you have asked about plans for this. I haven't ever made plans, so I will try to do that. So that's going to involve hopefully some changes to my website. I'll probably add a plan section. I'll probably add a t-shirt, hat, sticker, purchase section for those of you that are interested. Done a few sticker exchanges with some folks. Some other projects. This kitchen is pretty cool that we've got here, but it needs a lot of organization. We had some things that we've tweaked over the past 3 years at our old house that are completely lacking here. Like, we don't have a good place to store skillets, pots and pans, lids, just the kind of kitchen clutter that you need to access. We got some huge cabinets. There's 2 corner cabinets that are each like 30 by 30, but it's literally just an open corner cabinet. There's no shelves, there's no hanging storage or anything inside of them. There's no lazy Susans, anything like that. I can think of some very simple storage solutions for that could be something that other people might find interesting. I'm going to make a toolbox for our 6-month-old. He's currently 6 months old. He'll turn 1 in the summer. These are toolboxes that my late dad made for both of my sons, or my 2 oldest sons. I got 3 now. And then he's made one for each of his other grandchildren. I'd like to continue that tradition, but it's basically just a simple set of all the basic tools that you need. Whether you're handy, it's just a good set of tools to have on hand. I've also got an article about that on my website if you're interested in what is a good basic list of household tools to have and reasons to use those tools. Now, that'll be a project I'll do probably either later in the winter or in the springtime. Also, based on my kids, our middle son is going to be moving out of a toddler bed into a twin bed in the next few months, and that's really to give us back the toddler bed crib thing for our youngest, who's going to start crawling and standing up soon. So he's got to change out of his little co-sleeper thing into a full-size crib. So that is another project that is very easy. I built one with our oldest son, and that might be viable to do a set of plans for that also. Let me see. In this house, I've got an office space, which is pretty awesome. I haven't really had that luxury before. And so I've used a stand-up desk at work for the past year. Kind of grown accustomed to the ability to stand up when I'm feeling kind of groggy or whatever, and sit back down where I need to focus on something. So there's a chance I'll build a desk, just a simple elevating desk based around a 12-volt linear actuator. to go up and down and be a pretty simple project. It'd probably be worthwhile to knock out some plans on that too. Another kind of set of distant projects would be a set of bookshelves, a Queen Murphy bed, and maybe a wine bar with a Kegerator type thing in it. It's a project my wife and I have kind of talked about for a while. All of these, or most of these pieces of furniture have to be pretty mobile to just facilitate moving. So you'll probably see casters. You want things like a bookshelf for the desk. Definitely, if we do the bar cart, it would have casters on it. But really, that's it. Really stinks I can't interact with y'all. I don't know what kind of things you want to talk about, but I guess if you have questions, as soon as this video posts, you will have the ability to add comments. I'll make sure of that. And then if you just want to make suggestions or any of those projects you sound interested in, any tips you have on website stuff, maybe you know the solution to my problem on comments on the live video. But this is probably about the length that most of you can tolerate. But it's awesome to see you guys. That's kind of what's going on the Benchtop workshop channel. A lot of new subscribers, and I really appreciate that. I would like to get to the 10,000 subscriber mark by the end of this year. I've kind of slow rolled my channel. I'm not really beyond the realm of hobby with this. Really the channel's not paying me to do what I'm doing. I'm just kind of volunteering the information for you guys, and I really appreciate those that are interested, those that engage me, email. Really, if you're super interested in what I've got going on, I update Instagram pretty regularly. As a matter of fact, there's all kinds of stuff I throw on there that never makes YouTube. So if you haven't, bump down to my YouTube channel, click the Instagram link, and go ahead and hit follow on that, and you'll be more up to speed on some of the projects. Like, I've got a project here for my brother-in-law. He plays Dungeons and Dragons, and I guess you roll dice for that game. So this is a dice box. It's still got some coats of finish and some sandpaper on it. Actually, this is the bottom, not the top. This is going to have some leather on it, just to kind of pad the noise of rolling dice inside the box. But yeah, I've been playing around with the laser engraver a ton. I love that little thing. It's a very simple CNC. I haven't touched CNC since I graduated my undergrad in engineering, but it's been super easy to pick up. All the software is open source, and really I've gone from, I can take an image of just about anything and turn it into an engraving in just a couple of minutes. The hard part is tweaking all the settings so I'm not burning through stuff or I'm not engraving too deep. So that's a little bit of an art that I've still got to master, but that's a blast. And it's also added some cool features to projects where I can do a little custom inscription on stuff. I love playing with that thing. Anyhow, I've probably told you enough. If you have questions, feel free to email me, check out Instagram, and if you're a new subscriber, I promise you some content pretty soon here. There's a lot of things planned for updates to the shop. I don't know if you can see it or if it's out of camera here, but my overhead kind of dust collection, I want to improve that a little bit. That's more for sanding and things. I'm going to add power to this also, so I can move a sander around really without fighting a cord or a suction hose. But if you got questions about just the layout here, I've actually documented quite a bit of building this in other videos. Just go ahead and search them, and you'll hopefully be pleasantly surprised. And really, that's it. So thanks for watching, folks. I'll see you next time.